to a special Thursday edition of I still don't have a title for this. I was a little late this week getting to it. Game being late this week, Sunday night game, threw me off a little bit. And having to work the next 3 days after that, and just delayed the video. I just didn't have the time or the energy, especially after that game. What a game, am I right? I mean, that was probably the best game I've seen all year. While it may not have went our way the whole game, you can't expect anything less. You want a back and forth game, especially between rivals. Let's get to it. Offense, they didn't look great again through the first 3 quarters of the game, but in the fourth quarter they came back, and if it wouldn't have been for them, obviously we're not talking about how we won the game. They got down there, and it seemed like we drove the ball at will in the fourth quarter. I don't understand how it works like that. I know Denver wasn't backing off and allowing us to. They wanted to keep us from moving the ball as much as they could, so we were just able to move the ball. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Andy Reid and them will figure it out. Tyreek Hill, monster game, 3 touchdowns. First since Gale Sayers, they've repeated that I don't know how many times since that game. Monster game. It's understated how good he has been for us all year. People are just now noticing now outside of Kansas City because of the game he had Sunday. Kelsey, also, we've figured it out. Andy must be watching the videos. What up, Andy? He's been getting the ball the last 3 games. He's got 100-yard games, which he only had 2 coming into the season. I believe now he's got 5 altogether for his career. He's got 3 this season, 2 of them within the last 2 weeks. So I don't know if maybe they just woke up and said, hey, 87 should get the ball, but it's been nice seeing that happen with Macklin coming back this week and Tyreek Hill's newfound role in the offense. I think that offense should start to pick it up. Run game starting to look like they might be figuring it out a bit. Defense, as always, played solid. What can you expect? Denver eventually figured it out. Our secondary was pretty thin, especially at corner. Everybody wants to blame Philip Gaines, but he played the whole entire game, I think every snap. His legs were gone in the second half, and he got ran right by a couple times. No excuses, even he said that, but still, don't blame him. He's played well all year, and he made a couple good plays in last week's game. So without him, we may not have won. So because he made a couple bat down plays on some slants, first downs, and stopped some drives, short, helped stop a couple drives short. Justin Houston came in, did his thing. What can you say? Again, Pro Bowler, All-Pro, doing what you're supposed to do. Him and Von Miller, helped control the tempo of the game on the defensive side of the ball. It was ugly if you see either one of them coming around the edge. But I figured this week, since it took so long, we'll throw in a little bit of a preview for this next week. I'm hoping we go down to Atlanta and we could stop a team who our 3 losses this year have came from teams who could throw the ball downfield, with Houston early on in the season, Pittsburgh obviously, and then also Tampa Bay. Atlanta reminds me of Tampa Bay in the aspect that they could throw downfield, and they got one really solid receiver surrounded by a bunch of other decent receivers, and they got speed to burn, especially at running back. 2 good running backs, Coleman and Freeman. We're just going to have to be careful. I believe one of them just came back off injury. They've been quiet, but it wouldn't surprise me if they'll be looking to have a breakout game. It seems to happen against the Chiefs a lot. Remember that dude for the Browns a few years back? Had the rushing record for a while. He did it against the Chiefs. Anyway, what was his name? Jerome Harrison? Something like that. Google it. But yeah, next week, it's just either this Sunday, Falcons. I think that we could actually go in there and do some things against them. Their number 1 corner went down as well as one of their pass rushers. And while I'm not familiar with everybody on their team, I believe Desmond Trufant is their corner, and I forget who their linebacker is, but he went down. So that bodes well for us. Alex Smith, I would really be surprised if he comes out and attacks them at the cornerback, but hey, you never know. They may come right out, send Hill or Conley right downfield and go for gold right off the bat. I mean, who knows? I would love to see it. Hopefully this offense can get on track this week. As always, we need the run game to get going. I'd like to see West get a couple more carries in the game. maybe even I'm sorry, Davis, hell, even Sankey. So Andy, remember, if you're watching, you heard me about Kelsey. Throw one of them guys in there, let him get some spell for Spencer. We don't want to run his legs out all year, or this early on. We need him for the playoff push. But as always, guys, I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm still kind of new to this, so that's weird for me saying it, but I appreciate you guys watching as always. Sorry for the wait. I'll try to be on time this week. We're at a normal time. So, as always, thanks. For real. Like, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, guys. And how about them Chiefs?